Chapter 11. Her Own Pony. Optimist. Her fate gripping, slowly woke her, seeping in her gargle mind. She tried to ignore it for a while. That worked, but very quickly, the sound started to draw through her ears. Drip, drip. It wasn't loud, just insistent. No matter how she turned, trying to escape it, the noise somehow far away into her ears, into her head. I really should tell Paul Spence about it. Make it fix it later. I flooded her veins. I thought she wasn't in the mansion anymore. No, she was. Mary slowed her head into the castle. Many guards going underground, being caught. He shot into the air, eyes wide, flying around the room in panic. It wasn't a room, however. It was obviously a cell. From what little she could see, in covered low-light environment, there was only a door, a floor, no walls, but unevenly fitted rocks. Instead, metal shackles set the wall. No pony in them at the moment. They just dangled quietly, occasional droplets splashed across the rust, stone surface. There was nothing else. The only room. Only things in the room. Not bed, not light, not balcony. Only her, shackles and barred door. A thin silver light was shooting through the gaps. The bottom of the thick door on the floor. The only way she could see. Even then, half the cell was in complete darkness. She slowly staggered to her hoofs. Slipping a few times on the uneven floor. There barely any way for her to get proper balance. For all she knew, there could be a massive drop right off in front of her, or it could be key to a door. There was no way of knowing. It consisted in the half-light of her cell. A drop of water hit her head, a tiny more liquid. She opened her mouth, looking into the ceiling, hoping to get dropped for a parched throat. Unluckily, she did. All she could do was then gag on the stagnant taste of stale water. In fact, most of the floors are wet. Sweat had probably been flowing through the roof onto the floor for years, or maybe only since the recent storm. The storm was dripping, jangling. Faint reflections glanced out changed into her eyes, giving a view of the metal. She slowly walked towards one landmark of a cell, and merely backed up against the wall hastily. For what she had mistaken for us wasn't, at least what she could tell, was something brown, something dull, something that smelled. It's not what she wanted to see in a cell. Thoughts of what might come to pass with her life flashed through her head. She had a quiver, curled up against the back wall. She wasn't sure how long she lay there in the cold, dark, and wet. Although it had been a long time. But things like this don't make for excitement. So only for so long she could resist temptation for sleep. Her eyes slowly drawing, slowly downwards. Sleep tamed her. The sound of gears grinding brought her hard rest. Slowly awakening with the darkness surrounding her. Something was moving, and she could see a silver of light glowing. She hastily covered her eyes with her hoof and pressed herself into the upright position. The grinding continued. She could hear some pony cursing party. Damn doors! Always get stuck on me! The slight slamming noise. The silver light turned to a torrent of pouring through the open door, smashing into her. She crouched down in the corner of the cell, tried to keep as much distance between her and the onslaught of luminosity. Sound loud stomping, and the crowd outside making her pace up. She could only barely catch the end of the conversation too. It was hushed. Poor almost seemed whispering, but the complete silence. His whispers were loud. Disgust me! Sure, I still don't know why bugs still try getting here, even when they know there's nothing good for them, except they get caught. What drives something like that to steal life of a perfectly good pony away from them? More to the point, I wonder what gives them the right. Voice was strong, rough, a perfect match for horse. The god that not too long ago appeared to be welcoming her. A soft, feminine voice. Horse, you know as well as I do, there's no understanding the minds of the changeling. The minds are bodies, dark and full of holes. For all we research, we have evidence to believe they have a high mind at the same time. They can all be linked. There's really nothing more than spies for greed. You just can't be sure. The male voice grumbled. Still! Why do we have to kill just one in particular? It's obvious there's another one that thought he could sneak in. The voice boss. Not that everything is Princess choosing. Take anything about us, okay? Only that. Only what? Only that's unusual, I guess. We are very much unusual, horse. You should know that by now. The voice laughed. The captured imposter still opened one eyes, slowly of course. As announcingly burning away any possible vision that she might have had. She could barely make out the silhouette, her belly point next to a bright rectangle of light. Jimmy quickly rose, his alternate guard pony standing by the open door to her cell. He was completely still, but she could have sworn that just for a moment his eyes flickered to her, his face turned to one of anger. Just for a moment before he snapped back into attention. Two more shades appeared next to the first. One looked almost identical to the other guard, probably horse. The other bigger. She caught a glimpse of flowing mane, massive horn, wings, a dark body. She opened her eyes to try a clear blurry vision. The bulky pony, probably horse, turned his head in direction. Princess is awake. Very good, very good. I think it's time to figure out what's interesting about this one. Bring it to the chambers. I'll have the girls assembled there, said a feminine voice. Yes, Badgie. You know I want what I said, but you call me that. Yes, Badgie, says she. Definitely laughing at that statement. Large the pony, the princess, shook his head, walked away from the door, and out of the captor's sight. Horse gave me a slight change, became more like his namesake, and dinging the change that got through the cell. Guard pony started towards her. One maid pinned her back on the ground, her neck as well. Horse grabbed her hoofs roughly, clapped something cold hard at them, locking them both together. He moved to the front, the same thing before moving to the back to the door. She wanted she get up, had to wait and move from back. Slowly Horse came back with one more thing. The bulky guard pony lifted her leather collar, Horse's back, and held over her neck. A second later there was pressure on her throat, and leather was attached. The weight lifted off her back. Now probably breathed for the first time in minutes. She stood shakily. The two guard ponies watched her like hawks. Horse looked like to be wearing cord that connected his armor. He saw walking. She gently pulled along by collar. She was forced to take awkward steps. A chain stopped her legs from reaching full extent. Great damn chain, like some sort of monster. The guard led her out of her cell, pulling her along by collar. Our collar stretched off in darkness. Outside fading in the gloom. Horse saw eyeing, hopefully, and said, Don't even think about running. Just come along peacefully, now we can have no trouble. She nodded meekly herself, rejected by a guard pony. The one behind her was humming something quiet behind her back, but she couldn't recognize it. In the sound of her humming echoed early down the corridor. Reverberating, the horse only observed the creature's sound, making something of a nightmare. At least that was she thought. She wasn't alone either. More cell lined walls around her. Rusty iron doors still in place. These were sealed and closed, barred and locked. There were no guards around these doors. What was needed? No pony bear knocked them down, opened them. If they did, they would have escaped labyrinth-like corridors. They walked for a certain amount of time, or occasionally taking turns to pick intersection, or it would be a symbol or number, or no concrete directions. Then I stopped Horse. He knew exactly where to go at all times. No pauses in choosing what appeared to be correct turns. As she was starting to get tired, Horse stopped. In front of them sat a row of heavy-looking doors, each one numbered it. They were like every other door in place. Like the except for one. This door was one. Horse stopped in front of it. Never said a look of it. Its door was wide open. There was right room within. Horse unclipped the hook from the collar, fastened in of his armor, before saying, Come on, get in there. Haven't got all day. The chained prisoner meekly lowered her head, toward the right room, closely followed by Horse. The other guard pointed to outside, closed the door after them with a loud clang. The inside room, everything was white. The walls were white. The inside door was white. The table and chair around were white. She was white. Feel like I was meant to be in this room, she thought bitterly. Horse walked out the table to the center room, pulled one or two chairs, each opposite sides. He beckoned for her to sit down. She walked to the other side of the room, knocking on the wall. Barely a moment, a whole section of the room opened up. A large bony pit. Close by 6 more. They looked familiar. But it's obvious because of the rings. Horn nature. Walked straight to the table. Stood next to her, staring at her impressively across the darkest of blues. Sprinkled main cascade down the night. The captive looked at the other 6. Flora tried to avoid looking at her. Whereas they seemed to be completely hostile, while Twilight was watching with undisguised curiosity, as all except for Pinkie Pie, who was staring at her, and Marcia in a slight frown. The silence stretched as the boys looked at each other. With Kilbrand brothers 8 against 1, and included Harsh, who was trying not to pay attention, but couldn't help glancing at Piss occasionally. He eventually leaned the pistol hoof on the table, slowly staring directly in the eye captive. Do you know why you are here, creature? The captive saluted. Because I'm different, she said surely. But that's got different! You're not different, you monster! You just try to look like there's a wire. Silence yourself, Miss Dash. Will you not let your temper precede you? Princess cut in forcefully. We are trying to find answers here, not become enemies. She glanced. No matter how strange they may be, either they somehow get all into the castle. This is why we talk. Find things out. Investigate. Princess, Twilight said, if I may, I think we can already make a few assumptions. Now there's empty changing shield around the castle. So we can say this changing is getting extremely slim. And most probably 950 million to 1 against. Twice said, other looking at it strangely. Looks like I haven't looked at the numbers. You should know that by now. Princess, Twice said softly, if I may, I think we can only make a few assumptions. You know there's anti-changing shield around the castle. So we can say chances of changing it are extremely slim. And most probably 950 million to 1 against. Twice I would look at her strangely. Look, I like the numbers. You should know it right now. Anyway, as I was saying, chances of changing getting through are slim. I think I like this word is going. Please let me be insane in their minds. But Twilight said loudly. There are few strange occurrences around here. There was no changing with this one. As it went through the shield, immediately one went first, but same principle applies until we can do further testing. For the moment, and this all targets get word down a spell. Makes victim of it have lessened results. 2. It was wearing a cloak the whole time. My resistance to knock up part of the suction spell, so the cloak will stop us from seeing if I change back. That's all that. Probably going to say finally. Were something that is changing, it's like hostile. Nothing would go through that much trouble and be caught up in the castle. Well, Wednesday said, that is quite a theory. I certainly make some sense. However, I don't think we could take into... I trusted you, my voice said. All eyes turned to the source, a body of a Pegasus, was staying on the floor. I'm sorry, but what? Princess started. I trusted you. You lied to me the whole time. The tears in her eyes streaming down her muscle, but the eyes, they were angry. I thought you needed help. I thought you were just lost. What? You thought it was a friend. I thought they were scared and angry. I thought I needed Pony by your side. Ertie tenderly reached for Firesight's side, trying to make it relax. Pegasus walked towards the table. You betrayed my trust, she said. She walked. You betrayed my friends. It's trying to get me to get your plans to work. She glared. The chain pointed brushed against the back of her chair. You know what you are. Fireside leaned at her. You are nothing but monsters, she spat. In this go down lied to us. Like that. I don't know. Any pony or sneak around telling things aren't true. Just so he could turn around and stab them back. Applejack held a hoof. Wait a second, Shy. Don't you think it'd be my horse here? I mean, we don't even know what it's trying to do in the castle. He must look. Applejack, things just stop sneaking in the castle. But all the defenses, obviously a spy. For all we know, it could have been sent to kill somebody. It could be an assassin. Get the princess. It's like daring do. This is the evil guy. And we're daring do and faithful companions. Slowpoke. It's my duty to find the answers, and yours acts as silly. The chain point started shifting around on the seat. Hooks were clanging, calling on links. All the while, the red had been listening. He vanished to turn a pair. Dears, do you really believe that now is time to argue over a book? We are changing. Somehow, going to the castle, possibly dangerous, say in front of us, is our responsible, not a duty, to help Christopher find out why. But was still watching. Face dark, while Twilight had been thinking. Flashlight fuming. Rainbow fantasizing. Habitat puzzling. Pig observing. The word to be slightly disastrous. Princess just stood there. She watched as they argued. Barely moved at all, but occasionally glanced at the prisoner room. Girls, she stated, almost shouting behind her heard the noise. We believe that you are missing the point of you being there here. Which is, Princess? This changing, not only castle, but also disguised as one of the elements of harmony. Not to stop there, I also watched two front gates, also one with the other helmets. We're here because you are here. You are there. You know what happened. The only ruffling, while changing the disguise of the Pinkie Pie. Princess of the flashlight was only now backing away from the table. Flashlight, element of kindness. You were there to help this creature after the other changing was discovered. You know what happened. Twilight coughed, slowly in the hoof. Excuse me, Princess, if I might. She walked over to the prisoner. I can saw one part of this very simply. She spoke to the princess before turning back to the white pony. Why are you disguised as Pinkie Pie? All the eyes were on the prisoner. She jangled the chains. Was only noise, she sighed. Because, she softly, it's the only thing I am. Twilight hummed. Why would you mind showing us in natural form? Give us a clue as what the situation is. It said me. I can't change. A changeling that can't change? I've never heard of that before. Twilight moves. It's lying, Twilight! It's lying! You must only be able by a former friend. Yeah, no, I don't think it is. Would have no reason to lie right now. Same time, it's easy to disprove any lie he does say. That's very logical, Applejack, thanks. Twilight said, giving a friend. The farmer simply tipped her hand in argument. Actually, Twilight continued, if you're not changing, then explain why you wouldn't affected by the shield at all. Become visible when you react in close proximity to changing, so it's from that you are one. Twilight, whatever is wrong? That's just it, though, Twilight said, knowing her friend. You shouldn't react, you are changing, what are you? This is it then. She took a deep breath, tried to her nerves, wiping her cold sweat that sprang up on her brow. Actually, I'm a clone. Bears in her screwed eyes, up tight in anticipation. Seconds passed, still nothing happened. 10 seconds, she opened her eyes again, looked at their actions. They were all staring at her. Twilight was trying to catch flies apparently. Wait. That was you? How could it possibly be you? And I'm sure a thought crossed my mind, but she said, no, it shouldn't be possible when you're here. Oh. Well, why don't we just do the zap thing again? Why we did all the rest of them? I'll stop vomit from my muck. Yeah, well, like I said, Zappo. Come on, try. Time's wasting here. You must say, screaming barely off the floor to a blurred lip. I mean, I'll use the return spell then. Same as last time. It's amazing. Go all the way Camelot. She said, "Good. What's on me? I'll get started." That's it. I cannot say I'm relieved. Let's just remember it. No more running. Here we go. No more hiding. Until I hit it, lit up. I saw it glow purple. No more fancy press. No more rolling stones. But I can't leave them. Fences looking, rolling, captured. It's all my fault. The glow grew stronger. Can't like this. Not now. Not ever. Stop! Two voices yelled exactly the same time. Fourth pony yelled in surprise. No pony second. But the second. Pinky. A fierce pink pony was breathing heavily, barely containing anger, surface to the face. Don't you see? You're doing something wrong here. You just can't kill her. She's done nothing wrong. Pinky hurried on till it began horns, still breathed in dull purple glow. No, Twilight. Just no. I understand it perfectly. She's me after all, she said randomly. Look around you, Pinky said. Walking up. Why are you angry? Why has it? Stand down here and make you angry. What has she done wrong? Pinky, she lied to us. She turned to her pessimistic friend. Would you have done any situation different in a situation? She had nowhere to go to. No, not really. No point in confiding, no point in talking to her properly. No point in confront her. We still lie to the point that we're going to react like this. Did you find out what you were, really? Do you want to know something funny? She asked angrily. I saw once before at Duby's house. Do you know what I did? I didn't tell you. Do you know why? Becky turned to the prisoner. Because she looked so afraid. She was so lonely. She just wanted to escape and be free. Because I knew if I ended up telling everyone in the house, then they would just act like this. There's something you should know that. About that mirror pool as well. It's in the rhyme. But I never told you it scares most ponies. Mirror pool doesn't reflect every parent. It reflects everything. I mean, when I say it, at least take a snapshot of your soul. A bit for yourself. Because a living body out of it. If I can't create perfectly, and clones don't think properly, or strange things happen. His point could definitely say this one. Pinky lived, her face almost grew from pink to red. Hooves of flying ran, excited gestures. Her voice, lying skin rage. Twilight could only watch for a stunning expression. However, somehow Twilight's tongue was still glowing. I don't care what you want to do with this pony. We will not. I will not take her life away. Not after she comes so much. The others, I really don't mind them. They're ignorant. They didn't think properly. They find some point in time keep up our thoughts. But challenges, how much the pony is you and me, and you're going to deal with it. Pinky walked toward the table, towards the prisoner. The pink pony kept walking the whole time, hammering at a point. The prisoner could only watch, tiny as she was. The pony drew closer. The small part was scared, but the large part was simply display anger and racistness. You know why? I'm going to protect her until I drop. Do you know why? Because my name is Pinky Mina Diana Pie. I don't like to see ponies sad. Slammed one hoof on the table, reaching the other prisoner. Pinky's friends were watching visible, shock. In the princess, Pie's heart was still glowing, and she didn't realize herself. Pinkie Pie started walking towards Twilight, with backing up as far as she could, trying to escape the virtual guardian that was her friend. And if he ever, Pinkie said, try to take away, I don't think it will be in fun time. She poked Twilight in the chest, thinking things happened all at once. Twilight slid off the chair. Not much, just enough for her to startle her. And into releasing the charge, to build up and hold the whole time, brought off the roof, smashing the door, leaving a scorched mark. They flew off the head of the other ponies, and bounced up to the far wall, so in face the prisoner, there was all darkness. Leave it, no. No, go and do that. You're thinking. Danger. Just can't leave. No stopping. Try to get off duck. Why not? She's innocent. Ron, why are you trouble? Darling, we can't use that. So it just seems she's evil. Yes, we all know how you feel about her. Pinky, I'm sorry. You just can't let go. She's danger. Whole point of danger. Damage every last time. It's happening again. No, she's normal. Why is she guilt? You can't think of that. Stopping. Take a look around you. It's a serious Pinkie Pie. She's a clone. You're a clone. Sure. That she can't be. Won't go crazy. Not enough evidence. Fine. Let me take care. Give her a chance, guaranteed. Just please. You'll be killing her. She needs help. Save her. I can't handle it. Interrogate. Don't know anything about her. So simple. Fine. We'll give it a try. But still don't expect anything amazing. She's a danger. You don't know anything about these clones. You can either go crazy and kill. Yeah, rampage evil. And the only amazing rain. Not this time, but Dash. Pinky, are you sure? You'll be the pony responsible here. I'm sure, Twilight. I've never been so sure. Not even a decision. I'll take care of everything. Leave it to me. Okay. Like I said, I try. Nothing more. As far as I'm willing to go. As far as all of us are willing to go. Thanks. I'm only done. Please. Don't. I want to see you. Beavers. Is she awake? She's hears. I think so. Wait, she's slipping in. Try to keep her with us. Silence then. I ask you to leave. Patient needs space. Buck. Flatline paddles. Nurse, hop over. Do it quickly. Everybody. Danger, not. At the maid. She woke the sound of faint cheering. Goggly eyes, open eyes. She tried to pull herself up. Only find resigned by hoof. The pink pony's bow smiling down on her face. Shh. Don't take it up, Pinky said. You're safe now. She groaned. Looked around for signs of where she was. White room, yes, white room with big equipment. Strange contraptions all around her. More than a few of them had wires leading to their bodies. A little bit of tape, keeping them attached to their limbs. She found the second surprise day. Her maid was pink. Quick! Get me a mirror! Pink nodded. Came back a second later. The hoof mirror placed above her face. She let a sigh of relief. Laxton clear over then. Boy looking normal. Her pink returned, flowing into her mane, her coat. The blue in her eyes gone into her eyes. White and black had vanished. Only one thing remained. The mirror was slightly with a single pure white streak. But she lived with that. It was made her. So individually added on the side. Leaf, she whispered. What about your friends? What do they think? Pinky smiled. They're not too happy. Him but Dash was downright annoyed. I must bring all around to your point of view. Our point of view. What kind of? They're still not happy. There will be some special conditions, she muttered. Toss aside pony man again. You're all right. You've been kept off for enough to make sure you're okay. The one's prison now patient nodded. Good. Not probably. She almost little. What changing? Is she all right? Change? What change? Oh, the one that found the gate. Pinky nodded, smiled. Well, me. I'm trying to do is I'll put information about you at some point. I have an idea. Talk to Change and tell me with you. He's one interrogation right now. You want to? You can probably talk to him later. But I need to see him now. I need to ask him some questions. Just stuff I need to talk about. Can I go? Later, Pinky replied. Right now, you need some sleep. You deserve it. A couple of rest days. But he was the one who saved me. No, that was just you. Got every pony there. You guys had to Camelot. Learn about the world. Kept us alive. Relative our danger. You survived the world that you bound to. Don't you sell yourself short. But it wasn't me. There was other point, not me. I need to get. She yawned loudly. I need to get out of here. No yawn. Pinky shook her head. You're not going anywhere. Sleep tight. Be out of here in no time. The pink pony stood, walked away from the bed. A moment later with a click, I disappeared. Only the silver on the door remained. I almost got there, but not quite. She was safe now. Locked in with a skiing bar. Oh, and the one last thing, she heard Binky said. The Kevin and Park 4 phone changing. God's found out surprise, swap. When investing there. Stone, I don't figure you know anything about you. Only snores. Feel doom. She dream. Not at all.